If we if we lose all of our lives now, one great thing is that we would have to redo the entire level again. So that is great. That is good. Let's see. Magic torch. Yep. All right. Yeah, I can. What does that actually do? What does the magic torch exactly accomplish? Because I'm not like hugely familiar with magical torches, and I can't really say that I know what it does. Let's grab this. All right. Yep. Depth perception, still great. So yeah, magic torch just ran out. I don't know what it did, but I feel that it helped us. I mean, it may seem like it did nothing, and that's because it seemingly didn't. But there's considerably less birds now because we scared them away with our lamp. So good. Yeah, good stuff. Let's try not to get hit by these birds. There's a lot. Oh, that's a butterfly. Butterflies can't hit us, obviously. They're not birds. Birds are hateful creatures, but butterflies are known to be friends of everyone in the natural world. Even Barbie. Who doesn't love Barbie? Barbie McBarbs. That's her name now. Let's go into this darkness.
Well done on completing another level. Press the X button.
Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna get every gem on account that apparently we missed 7. And where? Good question. But we definitely missed them. Gamer has completed another mission and is now going further to somewhere. Mission 3, which is now the Dark Tomb of the Lost City. Of course, the Lost City. One would imagine that it's not that lost on account that there are various monkey bars and other man-made structures everywhere. But no, this is the Lost City on account that everything we've found so far just looks completely ordinary. I mean, sure. Purple, pink floors of death. Yeah, that's just something you find. Okay, so this monkey is indeed a frog, as it turns out. That's somewhat of an issue, but don't worry. We can just outsmart it by just jumping over it, maybe? All right, yeah. The monkey, every monkey actually, including in the reels, is known to be only able to go left and right. Monkeys and crabs are actually in the same animal family. And now we have stepped inside this teleporter. A common thing you find in Africa to get our spring shoes and find some gems. And a lot of pixelated trees in the background as well, as a reference to Barbie Horse Adventures Mystery Ride, where pixelated trees were invented. And then Africa saw those pixelated trees and were like, we need to have those in our land, and made them. And thus they were real now. And that's what this game is based upon. This game is based upon the pixelated trees from a Barbie game that were implemented in the real country of Africa. So I'm still not really sure how this monkey works, but the moment we start running in circles, it gets somewhat confused and we can just jump past it. We could probably just walk past it, but I don't want to, that seems just to be kind of mean to the monkey, who's trying very hard to stop us from going into his home. And admittedly, if I suddenly saw Barbie just barging into my house, I would probably be looking at Barbie with a look of slight confusion as well, but simultaneously, I think I would let her steal all of my jewelry and then just leave. So, there's ups and downs to what's going on here. We appear to have fallen into this small platform, and our head was briefly stuck in the floor. But that just happens. It's, I've mentioned previously, phantom trees. It also works for everything else. Can we actually just jump up here, from here? Can we stop jumping straight up, Barbie? That would... Alright, no. Phantom platforms when you jump from there. It's actually a very, very clever hologram that we're looking at right here. But we'll just walk on account that holding up is not sufficient here, and we only have access to 8 directions. So yeah, thanks game. This is a good camera angle if you like floors, because we are not actually capable of seeing anything else, but hey, it's a pretty cool floor that we've got going on over here. If we have to jump at any point, that would be a problem, but fortunately the game agreed with that particular assessment. I'm not really sure what these red rocks are, but apparently they're obstacles. And now we have found ourselves at a lot of levers. Let us see what happens when we pull all of these levers. So far, it makes the platforms appear. But can we make them move awkwardly? That's what's important. Come on, pull it. And, yeah, alright. So, pulling those last two levers did not help us in any way. But, all in all, I'm glad I did it. Because we learned a lot about the, Yep, we learned a lot right here. We're getting a lot further in this structure. And now, like, a sensible person would just say, just walk over the wall to the left over here. But, you know, that's impossible. That is actually the most impossible thing anyone's ever said. And, I'm having some trouble making... Alright, yeah, all the rocks are just, like, going back into the thing after a while. And another sensible person would just say, just jump down. Just grab him that way. But, no. That's the... Again, there are certain things you just don't do when you are in Africa. And one of those things is disobeying the rules when it comes to awkward jumping puzzles. Because if you don't obey the awkward jumping puzzles, alright, cool, yeah, don't jump, that's fine. I mean, I was kind of hoping that we would jump, but of course, a good alternative is just not doing that, and it basically leads to the same point. We get to do the thing again. And all in all, I was kind of hoping that, because I'm having a lot of fun with this jumping puzzle. Yep, good. Just jump from the edge. Walk to the gem, because of course it's not in our path. It would be too easy if it was directly in our path. Find another key just on the road, because I think if I was hiding sacred treasures, I would definitely just put the key in the middle of the road. Because I don't think many people would look in a treasure chest-like thing while exploring something. So, good job on hiding the key for us not to find. But we are just too good at exploring, is what's going on here. Still wish that okay, apparently that just breaks, so that's cool. Oh, yeah, it really does just... alright. Oh, no, wait, it's wiggling. That means we can walk over it. Well, sometimes it means you can walk over it. Other times it means it just breaks the moment you touch it, which I feel is somewhat of a confusing thing that the game's conveying. But, alright, yeah, that's how it goes. Another guardian monkey, but this one... Oh, I guess we're supposed to walk on account that he now did not jump to the left immediately. I learned a thing, but managed to get around it every single time before that anyway, but, you know. The color of the platform could indeed be important when looking at these platforms where the yellow ones are entirely cracked and broken looking, and the pink ones are not. You may have a point there, Barbie. God, you are the smartest person I've met today. In my entire life today. Slow platforms. This is a sensible place for slow platforms. Because when I put a Frogger-type puzzle in my mysterious tomb / lost city, I too would want a power-up which makes everything slow down a bit. But only once. But only once. That... Okay. Yep. That went entirely according to plan, and I'm sort of incredibly surprised that it did. And quite frankly, I think I deserve a prize for that, because... This is the kind of thing that you tell your great-great-great-grandchild while time traveling back to the future, that you managed to do this jumping puzzle in Barbie Explorer on hard difficulty without dying. So should I step on the very clearly cracked button or the not one? I'm a genius. What does this one do? Does it just close it? It does nothing. All right. That's a good button. I mean, that was definitely a good puzzle. And I'm again surprised we managed to figure out such confusing things like one button does nothing. I wonder if maybe we have to press the other one. I mean, it's too good to be true, really. You could have switched it around, but they didn't. Okay, so now we've got a puzzle on our hands. On account that there is a door with some sort of weird bat on it? Maybe? Is it a bat? Is it a winged thing? I'm guessing it's winged thing instead, but it could be like a cat, I suppose. So now we're stuck forever. There is actually no way out, and we're now doomed. Unless we can maybe push the door open. That's a thing I haven't tried. Come on, Barbie. Yep. Good. Just roll into it. Just roll through the... Yep. Our feet went through the door, so that's like 50% there already. But that seems more like bad animation instead of actual progress. Now the puzzle is... What does the game actually want me to do? Some people may say, go to the left on account that there's big invisible walls on the right, but no, that's too easy. Maybe we have to walk on this seemingly different looking piece of land. Maybe. That does look a bit suspicious, but let's first explore the rest of our surroundings over here. This is why we missed 8 gems previously, because we clearly weren't looking, we weren't exploring hard enough. We weren't channeling our inner Barbs. We were instead just trying to play it cool, play it easy, but that obviously doesn't work out. Alright, so pretty much the only thing I seem to be able to do is walk over here. Maybe I just have to jump on top of this, but I don't know. I don't know. Let's try jumping. Maybe jumping's the solution to this strange puzzle. Maybe rolling on this. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe this game's actually impossible. That's also potential. Oh, it's a treadmill. Apparently, it just didn't work all those other times. I guess because I was walking, and walking stops treadmills from working, just like in real life. So there appears to be an orange floating in the sky. So, okay, and it makes a strange noise when we touch it, just like a normal orange. What does... Okay, so there's an orange now floating there. To the right, which is... Okay. Now banana. Oh, because it's a monkey. Well, when you touch a banana, it often gets teleported to the top of the pole in the Lost City. So just remember, kids, when you touch a banana, you are helping Barbie get the secret treasure. And that's why you must eat your fruits. Because otherwise Barbie would be stuck in front of a door talking to a monkey forever. And that would be somewhat rude, even to Barbie. While Barbie is clearly breaking and entering into this domain, it's important to stay nice. Alright, that monkey doesn't care for me. Let's just walk away until he stops jumping. There we go. I guess he's asleep right now. That's my guess. I just want that gem. I don't care about him that much. I just want to get this gem. And I guess we're climbing up here. Good. That was very helpful. And, yeah, very sneaky right there as well. We did the thing. So we got ourselves a whole bunch of cracked switches again. Boop. 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 Alright. So we can make whistle noises through the magic of very giant stone switches. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? That's too hard, but I'll try it. Oh my god, we are puzzle masters. If we were not Barbie, this would actually be impossible. I think new fashioned video game characters would not be able to figure that out. Because the last puzzle I remember doing that was Dreamfall, and that was it Dreamfall? Might have been Dreamfall. And that in that game that was basically impossible. So yeah, Barbie is the future. Barbie knew that these puzzles were gonna be the next big thing before any other video game did. So Barbie is predictor of the future. This game probably came out. Okay, this game probably came out about a million years before any other game with sound. So not only did Barbie invent that puzzle, it also invented sound. So yeah, good job, Barbie. That's not many people can claim that they invented sound, but Barbie is definitely the first of the people that could make sound. Before Barbie, no sound, no one could hear anything. It was a real deal. It was a real problem, actually. But Barbie fixed all that. So this is a pretty big room with gems just scattered around because whoever put the gems down obviously didn't care that much. But there's also big giant pink rocks to step on top of, so that could be a potential hint to whatever mystery we're trying to solve here. Could it lead to greatness, or could it lead to nothing? I'm guessing both. Honestly. Do we really just step on the pink blocks and that? Okay. We are puzzle maestros. Can we do it again in this room, even though the switches are considerably bigger? Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe we can push these giant happy-looking blocks on top of it. And I do have to say, they look quite happy. That is among the happier blocks that I've seen in this game. And I think it's good that Barbie enforces positivity in their video games. Some games would have very grumpy-looking blocks in their rainbow-coated lost cities. But Barbie's like, no, we don't want that negativity in our lives. We want happy times. So we're gonna have happy block things to put on switches. And I think that's important. You gotta bring the positive message to the world. Good job, Barbie. Now, if I could remember your controls at any point, I might actually do the pushing correctly. But until then, we will fail every single time. But that's fine. And we have found ourselves a timed disco, as you often do in the lost cities. I don't know what you want from me, but there's various symbols continuously flashing on the screen. Oh, we want to push that button, the one in the background right there. I think it was this one, wasn't it? I mean, yeah, like this. What do you what? Oh, we have to jump on top of it, and now we have to jump on Libra, which is over here, and then Aquarius, I do believe. I know things sometimes, thanks to other video games mostly. Jump on that one, and then whichever that one is, the totem pole. That's what that is, which is to the left. I'm pretty sure we're gonna run out of time here. And I don't know where the other ones are. Oh, no. Oh, it just restarted it. Thanks, game, for... Oh, what? What? How is that not good? There we go. Jeez. That was mean. I had it, and it just took it away. I had it in my grasp, and then it was like, no. Doesn't count. And I'm almost crying right now. So where's that thing right there? I don't see it at any point in my life. Maybe it's to the left. I guess it would have to be. I wish that it didn't flash so much, though. There it is. It was hiding in plain sight. Alright, so now Ram... Aries, I think? That seems what usually the Ram is. And then Gemini, which I think I'm standing on right now, but I'm not 100% sure. Come on. Oh, I was the wrong over here. We did it!
That's another level complete. Okay, time to collect the sapphire shield. Press the X.
We've beaten the disco. We have solved the panic that was being experienced in the disco floor in the lost city of Africa. Good job, Barbie. Let's go fight the guardian of the treasures in Africa, who naturally is, I believe it was the giant snake or something, like Anton the Snake. Yep, that's a boss right there. This was before graphics were invented, unfortunately, so we've just got a very derpy looking snake trying to stop us from getting that blue gem. But we are Barbie, and oh god, that's a very big snake though. That snake goes on forever. I don't think I want to mess with this snake, actually. This seems like a terrible idea. Alright, rolling mode activated. We will prepare our roll. We have done it. I figured when we touch the snake, it just yep, the snake's entire body is good to stop us from reaching the treasure. Even like the parts of the body that we're not touching, good enough. So yeah, whoever invented the hitboxes for this game, you're a jerk. Yep, or yep, I can see how that hit me. And we have 6 more tries, so it's fine. Okay, definitely went straight through that platform, so good stuff. I'm glad that we're trying here, because if we didn't, we would already have lost all of our lives. But the game will just arbitrarily take them away anyway, so, you know, even with trying, this game is impossible. But hey, it just teaches us to be, oh, yep, go to the right, that's fine. Right was actually where I was planning on going, because I figured if I touched the right side of the snake, it might work better. It worked with rocks, so I figured maybe it'll work with snakes as well. We have 1 life left, so now we have to do it entirely perfect from this point on, which we didn't, because we touched the nothing there. So, yeah, we're just gonna have to redo that entire level. Went pretty well. I don't think playing on easy would have changed anything there, but, you know, we tried. Load game. This is also a really fun experience, by the way, because first you have to load the memory card, then you have to load the save games themselves. Then we have to load the actual game, where it just says load successful immediately, but still manages to take several seconds to do anything. Then we have to choose the African jungle again, and then we have to wait for that, and then we just go to the Guardian. So, you know, it takes about a full minute to restart the level again. So, good job, whoever made the menus for this game. You're incredible, and you deserve an award of some description. Another cool thing is that it is impossible to skip this, so we get to look at the snake some more. In case you were not quite done yet with the snake in the intro, we get to see it again. So it only takes about 4 days to restart the level, so that's not bad. Rolling mode activated.
Don't touch the snake's coil.
Don't touch the snake's coil or any other part of the snake that could be potentially seen as something you could touch. It's all bad. The entire snake is out to destroy anyone who tries to steal the treasure. Because quite frankly, we don't deserve the treasure, actually. We are not the owners. We aren't the rightful owners of this treasure. Barbie now notices that the snake is indeed quite large, which might not have been immediately noticeable by anyone, on account that we've only been jumping over the snake for 9 times. That's pretty average snake size, if you ask me. But we gotten a lot further. Let's just. Yep, we have to wait for the snake to not be there before we dodge past, which may sound like something you could have thought of. And quite frankly, maybe using a snake.
You completed the level.
Yep.
Press.
Maybe using a snake to guard your ancient jewelry might not be that good of an idea, especially if it turns out the snake is actually blind. But, you know, it's an easy mistake to make, to have a blind snake guard your jewelry. It happens. But now we can move on to another... Well, I was going to say continent, but we're not going to another continent. We're probably actually sticking on the same one. So that was the African jungle. We have a choice between Egypt and Tibet. I'm going to take a sip of my drink before I continue onwards.